What's up, guys? I'm Paul from Rideout Reviews coming at you with a new movie review. This is the movie review of It, Chapter 2. The Clown is back. So the demon clown is back. Pennywise, eating children again. It's been 27 years since the incident from the first movie, part 1. And they get a phone call saying there's children disappearing again. And so they all come back to home, meet each other, talk, and then figure out a way, if they can even, defeat Pennywise, save the town, and forget about all this stuff that's happened in the past. So what's good in this movie? Well, I'll tell you, the acting is dadgum good. So they got some really good actors to play this part. Because of the huge success of the first one, everybody wanted to be attached to this movie. And so they got some good actors. And they do a good job. Matter of fact, they all actually hold that character or that personality of all of the characters in the first movie. As soon as you watch it, as soon as it goes to a person, you can point out, that's him, that's him, that's him. That's how well they picked the characters, but they also acted in this movie. Now, they did a great job, especially with Bill Hader. He plays Loudmouth or Mushmouth or whatever they call him. But he did a good job, and I think it's because actually his character was developed a little bit more than all the rest. But he was a standout, outstanding actor in this movie. Now, I thought the movie was really good because of the development of the characters as well, though. I said they developed Bill really well in this movie, but they also showed a little bit of side of the other characters as well. It made them humanize. It made you feel them and their struggles. So it kind of goes back to the flashbacks of what happened in part 1, where we didn't see it, but it kind of explains what goes on there. And so some of the things we thought in part 1, which I thought that after they had defeated Pennywise, that they were all better from some of the things that they were struggling with in their life, from scaredy catism and from scaredy catism, from struggling with abuse and all these things. I thought maybe that they, through this and their bond together, that they had conquered these things. But as you see through the movie, some of that stuff doesn't happen. They fall back into those old ways, and it makes you understand like the difficulty of coming out of situations like that. And that's also one of the ways that it also displays how they've grown yet stayed the same from part 1, and then how they grow and become better selves through their bond together in this part 2 movie as well. So I thought they did a great job at that. Another good in this movie is the CGI. I mean, today, if you don't have good CGI or effects in a movie, then you pretty much aren't doing a good job, because there's so much technology, so much talented people out there, because they've worked in other movies, to be able to make this look good. But they did a good job in this movie, so that I'm awesome about. The visuals are amazing. It also makes you very scary. It makes this movie darn scary because of the stuff that they do with the elements of scariness in this movie. It'll get you, and it's pretty graphic. And that goes on though to my bad. So the bad in this movie is maybe they took the CGI just a little bit overboard. So in the first one they used CGI as well, and it intensified the scares is what it did, because I feel like they developed and set up the mood, and then in a place where it will be scarier because we use better detail in how we present that scariness. I think they did a good job in there. And now in this one, it's like, since we have all this stuff, I was praising it earlier, but it's like, since we have all this stuff, let's just use that to make everything super scary, super awesome, and super gory. So I felt kind of like the heart of the film of the first one, and its mood and intensity to bring Pennywise to life in a new way was taken away in this one, and because it just tried to just show you how awesome it could be to scare you with all these things that we can make come to life. So I haven't read the book, of course, so I'm not sure the details that happen in it, but I think that is one of the things that I just really didn't enjoy in the movie. Also, Again, I haven't read the book, but the end of the movie kind of got me as well. Now, I didn't like how they ultimately defeated Pennywise. It just didn't make sense to me that that would happen or that's how it could be done. Though they played off of that theme through the first and in this movie, so I can see that that would be how it could happen, but it just I just couldn't get hold of it. I couldn't grab a hold of that, man. I couldn't say, oh wow, that's exactly how it would have ended. It just wouldn't work for me. Now, if they did a little bit more to get that to happen, like setting it up in a better way, then maybe I could have, but I just couldn't get on board with how they did it. It seemed like such a just a sharp turnaround. It was like, oh, we couldn't do it this way, we couldn't do it that way, but boom, boom, a sharp turnaround got it to work. So I just I couldn't feel it. I could say that I think that that was a part of the theme of the movie to get it there, but they didn't develop that theme well enough for me to say, yeah, I knew they could do that. I knew they could do that. Well, I liked the movie though, so it was awesome. I think it was a good ending to this two-part arc of these characters. It was well, you know, I liked it. I thought it was great. So I'm gonna give it a 3.5 out of 5 R's. Go check it out. See it in the movies. That's what you should do. Now the question is it redeemable? So first off, there's graphic violence, gore, as well as a constant crude language. And so check out my, it's either down here or up here, I'm not sure, the advisor rating on it. But what this movie does do is it shows humanity in its basic essence. It strips down all the beauty and wonder of who humans are and shows them their brokenness. And I think that's a very good thing to be able to look at, because we can all relate to that. We're all broken in this world. And as well as it shows teamwork, that together we can do a lot, we can accomplish much. And it also shows like how we can get past the difficulties of our past, and that we can be brave to face whatever's in front of us. So in that aspect, I think that it is redeemable, that we can watch it if you're of age. If not, then wait till you get a little older if you still want to watch this movie. But hey, I thank you guys for watching. And if you ever haven't checked out our channel yet and you like this video, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, as well as hit that bell. I got new content coming out all the time, Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we sprinkle a little bit more every once in a while, and you don't want to miss out. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, because it really does help out, and we appreciate you. So keep watching movies.